Greetings, everyone. I'm Nineball. This is Path of Exile. Just so you know, a new season opened up with Sentinel, but not so new, I think. However, this is new to me, ends in 1 week. Please check the event forums for more details. Okay. Ziz Sentinel Gauntlet. Let's join it anyway. So, looking at the characters in Path of Exile, is kind of weird, because here, the Paragon, she wasn't originally part of the cast, she was additional. She's unlockable. I unlocked her in Act 3, back when Act 3 was the end of the game. We're going to break them down so I can get a feel of what I want to do. So your strength character, health, emphasis on health, emphasis on strength. Really burly guy. You have your dexterity character. She's all about speed. She can use ranged or melee, but she's really all about speed. So you have strength, speed, and your intellect, or strength, dexterity, and intellect. And then you have combinations of them, which are sort of next to each other. So between him and her on this side, you have the Templar, right? The Templar is a mix of strength and intellect. Looking at him, he is a mixture of dexterity and intellect. And what I'm kind of curious with
quickness of body and sharpness of mind. How have you paid for these gifts?
So he's smart and fast.
Yours is a predatory profession, the business of butchery. You've stolen many a life to fill you up.
What's interesting is intellect has energy shield. Energy shield is a force field. Let's call it what it is. And the idea of being fast and when I hit, it hits a force field is kind of interesting. The idea of being super durable like him is interesting too, because he can take a ton of damage, but when you hit him, you also have to go through a force field, the energy shield. I'm just not sure what approach I want to take. She, however,
a scion of perfection in mind, body, and grace,
can basically go any direction she wants.
Offering us hope.
So maybe we'll do
swift and silent, you
speed.
The bounty of others.
Let's do speed.
That plunders our crops. A stray dog.
She's a hardcore character. Damn.
Warriors is a land of men, not animals. Think on that, Ranger. When Rayclass shows you how to truly live like an animal.
Evora. There we go. Hardcore character, solo self found 1 week to get as far as we can go. I guess that's the contest. Damn, he dropped plate mail too? I've never had that happen. We're gonna skip all tutorials. We're past that. We're definitely past that. I'm okay with having the right click be Burning Arrow. But Burning Arrow is not the way I want to go.
My mana is gone.
I was kind of falling in love with the chaos damage, like the hit and run tactics and the inability to have it reflected. I don't know if it can be reflected or not. I haven't gotten that far in the game, which should be obvious by my lack of knowledge. But if we take a look at her skill tree, this is the real game right here. This is what I'm noticing. You're designing and balancing your own character to your own particular tastes. So you got to find a way to make it work. I want to go projectiles with her. Now I can go projectiles taking this route and getting the increased projectile damage, the attack speed, more projectile damage, or more attack speed. Then the increased projectile speed is a big deal. Damage over time with bow skills, that's what we're going to be using. Damage to bows, crit chance of bows, damage over time. Damage over time, what is this? Attack speed, accuracy rating. So there's a split here. Do you want to hit and run? Or do you want to spray him down? And then movement speed, critical strike chance for attacks, attack damage. I think we're going to head this way. 1 shot per enemy. And branch out. So we'll start here and then just keep on trucking. Attack damage. Okay, cool. Not specific to a weapon type, but now it is. Dual wielding or holding a shield. Yeah. Melee. Alright, so it's mostly melee. What is this? Suppress spell damage, evasion rating, maximum life. I want this though, that movement speed. So maybe we could do evasion rating and max life, followed by attack damage and global accuracy and attack speed. So evasion and life, some offense, finesse, grab Heart of Oak to avoid being stunned, or Primal Spirit. Gain 4 mana per enemy hit by attacks if you've used a flask in the past 10 seconds. So that would be using flasks preemptively, like a buff. But I don't get flasks like that. That movement speed and spell suppression is so tempting. I mean, that's 12 movement speed off the rip, right? Movement speed with a ton of evasion, that's a tempting prospect. I just don't know, where I would go from there. So let's take a look at where we can go from there. Claws. If I go this route, let's just say I go this route, and I get the movement speed, and I get the evasion rating. I have some spell suppression. What's next? We can get a bunch of health. Flash recovery rate. She seems really... Ooh. Ooh. I like that. Evasion and elemental resist. What does it lead into? Blind, we don't have. 20% less attack damage if you've been hit by attack. 40% more evasion if you have been hit by an attack. So I deal less damage. I dodge more. 20% more attack damage if you've been hit by an attack recently. So less if I haven't been hit. More evasion if I have. More attack if I have. So I'm only max damage while in combat. Fight the enemy when you're strong, evade them when you're weak. I don't know how I feel about that. Evasion and life. Evasion and energy shield. Jeez, no. I don't want to go both ways with it. Here we go. More damage over time with bow skills. Let's just play her. See how I feel from there. After all, I'm not designing the character from... I try to get a feel for the character by looking at their tree, right? But I try not to design from the tree. I try to get an idea of where I want to start and where I want to go.
My mana is gone.
And I can tell you right now, I am not satisfied with her start. I'm not satisfied with her movement speed. She gets hit a lot, she doesn't hit very hard, and she's not fast yet. But we're going to fix that. We're going to fix all that. Pierce support, okay. Well, now the fire arrows go through enemies. I think lesser projectile support will be better. Or lesser multiple projectiles. Unfortunately... Damn, she's not lighting them on fire or anything. Chance to ignite has to go up. But you see, that comes down to what I'm wanting to do, which is hit them and move. Hit, move, hit. That's my playstyle with range. You saw it in you saw it when I played Grim Dawn. I love hit and run tactics. If I'm gonna play ranged, I'm gonna play hit and run. That's just all there is. We've already got a level 68. I don't know how long this has been open. but this is my first time noticing it today. So does somebody know how to get to 68 in a day? Because that's fucking crazy. How are we going to beat that? And it almost feels like Fire Arrow just isn't it to start. It doesn't ignite enough. Hit 2 shots, but what is this? That also 3 shots. 4. Okay.
I'm still breathing. That's a good sign.
What if I stagger? We need projectile speed. Man, I hate to go offensive. But we kind of need this projectile speed. We've been playing defensively for a hot minute. Which would actually be the better call. It's probably the best thing to do in this, is play defensively because we're on hardcore. There's that ignite. Now since it's hardcore, we're going to go ahead and drop everything off we possibly can.
I've seen you before.
After selling everything we possibly can. So that. Ooh. Ooh. Hello. Hello. I will take all of that, please.
Yes?
Sell it. We have 3, count them, 3 Scrolls of Wisdom. So, what's the play?
While we live, we are blessed.
Because we're on hardcore, we're going to go down.
Where'd you live?
I just want to get momentum with her. Ice Shot is more I would definitely take this over Damn Fire. But I want Caustic. In an area on impact and spreads caustic ground. Enemies standing on the caustic ground take chaos damage over time. Does it have a chance to poison? In a cone. Releases arrows along with a burst of lightning which damages all enemies in a cone. The arrows degrade in flight as the lightning dissipates. Soon vanish. Is this a shotgun move? Wait, 50% of physical damage converted to lightning. 1 to 5 added lightning damage. 2 additional arrows. Increases and reductions to projectile speed also apply to the skill's area of effect. What?
Farewell.
I want to try this. Because if it's a shotgun move...
Still alive.
No. So closer, what? Okay, got it. And it doesn't have like infinite travel. Let's see how it does on an actual enemy. Let's get a target dummy. I already know I don't like the flame arrow. First impression, no. Though it does take a little bit to get used to skills. I just don't like how that one comes out. That means I'm gonna have to get... We'll get 1 blue slot. But we don't have any armor. And we only have 3 scrolls. That's right.
Stay sharp out there. A ravishing resin island.
I would much rather get a skill, right? Ice shot. Should have gotten it. Split arrow, maybe. Caustic. Pierce. Why don't I just get Cobra Lash? I know I like it. Critical attack. Projectile chaos. And it poisons. And it requires a dagger or claw. Let's do cold. Pierce support. No multiple projectile support.
Take care.
Let's see how this does. Is it going to have some kind of mechanic I don't like? I hope not. So for hit and run, it'd be hard to go wrong with frost damage, right? That actually looks alright. You should probably get elemental proliferation just to get mass chill.
My mana is gone.
There we go, chain belt for free. I'll take it. I kind of feel like with her I want to go melee. I feel like I just want to play melee. But what exactly? I don't know. We could get her Viper Strike. And then with Viper we can do the evasive shield, evasion armor, and just be evasive and run around stabby. That's what I'm looking for right there. That freeze. But I think he was the first one who got frozen. And it doesn't look like chill is an option. We'll see. We're gonna rush through the beginning here and accumulate resources. This is a throwaway character. I'm trying her. But really, it's about getting resources for the next character to be able to have a decent start. I would call that decent. It may not be the fastest, but it's definitely good. I can't fall in love with the ice arrow, because then I'll end up getting elemental damage. But is there anything wrong with that? Not with that.
The worms will have to wait a bit longer for this meal.
One thing I do need is movement speed. Attack speed, yep. Projectile damage, yep. I kind of want to stick and move. I think attack speed's it. And then did I get Caustic Arrow? Galvanic. We're going to get Hail Rake, and then we're going to go dump a bunch of resources back into our stash. So that whoever's next gets themselves a nice little full set of basic armor. Scroll of Wisdom type shit. I'm not looking for a massive head start. And honestly, I think I'm going to focus one character.
My mana is gone.
And the reason for that is very simple. You know what? She does use potions a lot, huh? Where the fuck are these crabs coming from? Back up, crab. Maybe take a chill pill, huh? Damn, when they say he does extra cold damage. This game has the two biggest noob checks right in the beginning. And they both basically teach you gotta move around. Rotted round shield. Not for the character we're using, but we actually need to pick up blues. Pick up blues and over prepare a little bit to start. But I'm not doing full map clears. I'm over that. I was doing that before and now I'm just like, oh god, hell no. Cobra Lash may be the pick. It is a projectile. We can get on-hit poison support. Ah, there were a couple behind you. Nice. And Cobra Lash goes through shields. And I want to focus on one damage type. Once I start getting into the elements, I start getting FOMO. Like, oh, I can have fire too. I can have lightning. When I do Cobra damage, it's like hit, move, hit, move. Position 23, level 59. Damn, sorry about you, bro. Attack speed. So when looking at attack speed, we need to make sure we're using an attack. Is this an attack? Yes. It tells you in the item description. I mean, Pierce is cool. Rawhide boots, yes, please. We're gonna stick with what she's good at. Excuse me.
My mana is gone.
So I guess she's the one who emphasizes flasks. If we use a dagger, we can use a shield in the offhand. Yeah, I'm not really into this lack of... Let's give it a second. She'll probably grow on me. Shit, he ran right through me. And he's got poison damage around him, chaos damage. That's what poison damage is, by the way, it's called chaos. I knew to move. I knew to move.
That would only slow me down.
I'll take that chromatic orb though. Hold up. Look at the movement speed bonus on that. We built her wrong. Already. So I think in the beginning, Orb of Regret already? Yes. I regret. That was a nice lined up shot. I know you saw that.
That's nature for you.
No. That's 3 points, right? To get what? A ton of evasion rating. We're just gonna have to play it out. We're too deep in it. I have a feeling that if I want to feel better about this decision, that I have to start with Cobra Lash.
My mana is gone.
Wow, Roa's hurt you. And this is where we don't want to be, so let's move and pretend like I have some damn sense. The minimal overlay really helps. I want this. I'm gonna grab this. No, you don't. I don't care. I am here for objectives. Not to get in every little fight that comes my way. Caveat to that, in this next place we're going, we have to kill every single thing.
That would only slow me
It's
down.
actually a quest requirement. Would it though? Really? Would it slow us down? Or would it not slow us down? Pick that up, please. Stop giving me attitude. We're going to put that here. We're going to put that here. And now we have a secondary option. I don't know why that matters. It really doesn't because, what is, is, it doesn't matter because we have our points spread out into ranged weapons. So projectiles. Though I do think wands count as a projectile. But I think this also requires a bow. Like there's no getting around it. I've just learned to have a healthy curiosity about skills in this game because things that you think would be only one way aren't. For example, Cobra Lash is an attack, right? It's projectile based.
Pruning a branch can save a tree.
But it requires a claw or a dagger. How about Ice Shot? Does it require a bow? Oh, it is a bow skill. There we go. Fires an arrow, requires a bow. Attack, projectile, AoE, cold, bow. Chills enemies as though dealing 110% more damage. 2% increase effect of cold ailments. Sometimes freezes, I think on critical, but chills otherwise. If I'm deducing it correctly. And then if I want to use Cobra Lash, which requires a melee weapon, will I be able to take advantage of her skill tree? Like, yeah, it's a projectile, right? But you hold a melee weapon with bows. See, with bows. Oh, I can have my cake and eat it 2.
My mana is gone.
I can have my cake and eat it too. I'll tell you in a second. We'll need a skinning
That
knife.
would only slow me down.
Not really, lady. There you are. This requires intellect. Bad choice. When it comes to projectiles, Cobra Lash is a projectile. So it's getting the... Oh shit, oh shit! Oh my god, did you see that? What the hell was that even? And we didn't drop a single thing off. We might have to take this one seriously.
You were born to be swift and strong. What did you do with your gifts, duelist? You squandered them on self-indulgence. Sin has led you here.
As is all. It's a dumb name, but who cares? We're gonna be some double striking fools. I'm not fucking around. Not doing it. The only question is, are we gonna go two-handed weapons or are we gonna go shield? Why are projectiles so damn deadly? There we go, a little protection please. That isn't quite what I wanted. There were some details in the forums that I didn't get to. Yeah, I'm thinking shield time. Plate vest? Ooh. It's meant to be, guys. It's meant to be. Look at the setup. The game's alley-ooping everything we could want right now. That shield is a big deal. 24% chance to block. And this guy's fast. He's fast and strong. Another plate vest. He's durable enough for me to get to a point where I can start helping out my other characters. Or another version of him. I can do the whole 2 is 1, 1 is none thing. Drop him off a set of armor for each level of play. Ooh. Ooh, I got ideas. I can make sure he's primed. And properly. That'll be something we have to do continuously. Is set our next character up for success. So we play our current character the best we can, but we set our next character up for success. Good idea, guys. You're brilliant. For Hillock, what do I want to have first? Melee damage? Yep. Bleed, big son of a bitch. And since he mostly goes strength, we can do axes. They look cool anyway. Even though he seems more of a sword guy.
Now there's a face I never expected to see in Exile. The maidens of Oriath must be wailing in their beds now that their mighty duelist has left them. Or is that why you're here? Did you perhaps choose the wrong bed in which to celebrate your conquests? I'm Nessa, and I suppose I should thank you for ridding us of Hillock. That cute Lionized watch isn't much.
Damn, she told him.
Goodbye.
She's like, you murder and hoe. That's basically what she just told me. Called me a murder and hoe.
Fine work with Hillock.
Well, that's what I am, lady. Like, you want to be in part of this party or no? If not, scriggity scram. Perforate, splitting steel. None of these are anything we're going to use. We're not going to use any of those. See, 6 to 11, but no bonuses, no accuracy, no anything. That's what axes are good for. They're also good for selling. He's not going out bare. That's for sure. And if I could pick him a weapon, I don't know if I want crit necessarily, you know? Can you please alley-oop me any harder, game? Can you make this any easier than it has to be? Man, that whole shield thing went right out the window, didn't it? Sell. Sold.
Stay sharp out there.
Now watch this trick. Doctors hate him for this trick. Deposit. Boom. Central banks hate him for that trick too. Oh, they actually kind of love it. I'm trying to extrapolate a joke out of that, and it just did not work.
Be well.
Let's go one-shot some shit.
Not the most pleasant of arenas, but it'll have to do for now.
Yeah, till we hand Dominus his ass. Ooh, we gotta get that melee range. Hey! Oh, sorry guys, I'm sorry. Don't do that. Sorry, I'm so sorry. That was an autonomic reaction. My cat started doing cat stuff, posting up and wanting to scratch the bed. I gotta bark at him like that to alarm him because he gets in like this feral state where he simply doesn't listen. But no, I don't have to get up and chase him down or anything. Usually when I get his attention, he's like, "What do you want?" Like, you know exactly what I want, cat. We had a deal. You live here, respect my things. Scroll of Wisdom. You know, I was watching, there's this video circulating that's pretty damn sick. It's a person actually getting in a street fight where he gets stabbed. And it's real. And, you know, it's in his throat, and it's not, that shit's not cool. Like, you don't want to play with darkness like that, and it really disturbed the fuck out of me. Um, for my own particular reasons. But I think that should be disturbing to people. Let's drop these filaments since I figured out how. Hello. Connect you. Oh, we're out. They gave us one filament? Oh, on my other character, I must have gotten more or something? I don't know how that works. Could have used with a lot of primers before starting this. But I was impatient. And that's what you get when you're impatient. The 6 P's, my friends. Proper preparation prevents piss poor performance. Or as I like to say, preparation is the cure for anxiety. You can say antidote if you want to sound smart about it. In the beginning, we're going to rely on one-shotting mobs. In, one-shot something out. In, one-shot something out. Until we get Master of the Arena. Oh, that's 1% of life per second? What? I did not know that. Excuse me. This is going to be it right here. And we can follow this all the way over to WAP. Movement speed penalties from armor getting ignored. Can you make that any more tempting? So you can wear heavy armor and it doesn't affect your speed like it does now. That in itself is a speed buff. And we know I like speed buffs. Where am I? The coast? I'm only in the coast? Oh, it's at a different angle. Did they do a thing? Did they fix it? Nope. Still disjointed as fuck. Listen, this is horrible design. Please don't do this in PoE 2. I'm going northeast. Now, I have to go southwest, the opposite direction. Turn your damn maps. Line it up. Because it's really immersion breaking. It's disorienting. And in new maps where players haven't been in yet, you could accidentally walk back into an old map into trouble that you escaped on a hardcore character. It's bad design. I'm pretty sure there are players out there who play this game religiously and love it. I love it. But who would defend that and say, oh, you know, whatever. But it's not whatever. It's an easy fix. Don't do that. And it's very, it does interfere with the game too much. You may have not experienced it, but I'm pretty sure you have. If you've played this game, you've experienced how disorienting that is. Padded vest. Well, it's the best we can do now. It's certainly better than that. I'm going to take what's numerically advantageous to start, because we really don't have a build yet. We just know physical damage. That's all we know. I just don't want to mess with Hail Rake. I feel like that's going to be a bad time. Maybe we can squeeze out another level before encountering him? Nope. We cannot. And he hurts like a son of a bitch. Out, out and away, out and away, out and away. We need them for flask charges. And she's been getting on my nerves. No, sir. Does he completely... Yeah, we're not going to win this. So here's what we're going to do. You ready for it? Top tier strats. We're gonna run the fuck away. Run away, run away, get away from me, you jerk. And we'll skip. We'll go back to him. Just not immediately. We are playing on hardcore. Survival is the name of the game. I know I was pushing it, right? We'll build up our flash charges once more. Just like that. Can't die to Roas. I mean, we can. We don't want to. So P here. Armor and evasion would be cool, but that's not enough to justify the... That's not enough to justify going off our set path, because it means we get our seriously beneficial abilities later. And we don't want to get them later. We want them as soon as possible, because those are our early game win conditions. Let's buff everything up. Now if we can get this guy to a point where he can just survive and be ahead. Oh, stone axe. Shame it doesn't have anything I need on it. Get this guy to a point where he can just survive, have extra resources. We can keep him open to look at both the passive tree and plan our other character. Ooh, battered helm. Yes. Hey, hey, somebody's starting to look like a hero. Not even until Act 3 do they begin to start looking like heroes. He almost took me by surprise, would you believe it? Transmutation, Scroll of Wisdom. They want me to, I don't have them. Yeah, we're not even ready for this. The Sentinel Stalker. I'm not going to use it, or the Stalker Sentinel. I'm not going to use it until I'm one-shotting things. These are going to be very dangerous.
Couldn't ask for a better training ground than Rayclast.
Well, I'm glad they went down somewhat quickly. Much quicker than I expected. And, oh yeah, we're going to use that instead. Because heavier armor is the big deal. If I got to choose between evasion and armor, or I'm sorry, if I got to choose between armor and energy shield or evasion and energy shield, I will take the armor every time. But what we want is evasion and armor, or armor and evasion in that order. Just enough evasion to shuck and jive, you know, like, move quick. Fast and strong is this character's thing. And damn, does he do it well. Because I play the barbarian dude, and I'm just not really the marauder, and I'm not that into him. Like, I get it, he's beefy as fuck, but I just like the hybrids. We have iron greaves. That stone axe is attractive. Maybe there's 2 green gems we can throw on it. Scale vest, there it is.
Light.
Scaled vest. Out of the way, please. Now we just need the boots and gloves. And it's probable we can find them in town. $12 to $20, this is, oh damn, 4 more damage on each end of it. But are we accurate enough? I guess maybe when we get over here. Damn, we can go into shields too. Attack skills deal 12% increased damage while holding a shield. Oh, nice. That looks pretty cool. We're playing hardcore, so the additional block and defenses are welcome. Maybe we will go back to a shield. We can get him a battered round shield. Those things are sick. And you get a ton of block recovery too. Just by virtue of it being the way it is. Like that's its innate ability at the bottom, it's a block recovery. Keeping him nimble and defensive simultaneously. I thought that I had an aura or a buff. Nope, I just have low mana. You know what, barking at the cat earlier made me realize I could use a noise gate on my microphone. So I'm going to take a note and add a noise gate after this.
My spirit is spent.
Not anymore. And that's a satisfactory swing speed. I'm cool with that. I got a frog in my throat today, guys. Yes. Yes, please. Every little enemy in here has to die. That is the quest condition. Okay, good. I would like to gain 1 more level, go back and fight Hailrake, and then fight this Necromancer. Tribal Club, Battered Helm. Or, hear me out, we fight the Necromancer now. Hell no. Nope, bye. Bye. Oh! This is not going well. Hmm.
You swore sinew and soul to serve God and the order of the temple. You were born with quickness of body and sharpness of mind. How have you paid for these gifts? With innocent blood. Yours is a predatory profession. The business of butchery. You have stolen many a life.
Alright, Salik. Let's try him. Well, I would like to apologize for that.
Is it possible to murder someone who's already dead?
Yes, you just did. Alright, we're gonna move these around. I don't know if that was always there where I could just move them right there, but you still gotta have the inventory open. Don't start this. I thought you were more durable than that. Damn, dude. How about now? Thing had barf come out of its mouth. That's what I'm talking about right there. That's what I'm talking about. Cutting mofos in half. I just want evasion stuff. Actually, with him, I'm kind of a big fan of the energy shield. And now you can see why. Getting peppered with a bunch of bullshit. I'm going to take a bit more time in the beginning to farm up scrolls of wisdom. So if I'm picking up a bunch of BS, that's why. Speaking of BS.
It's nice not being dead yet.
Yes, it is. I agree. As someone who's not dead yet, it's pretty nice. Let's do the physical and chaos damage. Chaos damage is going to be our approach with him. It seems to be his staple. He embodies it the most. So we'll stick to an archetype, right? Enter the feeding trough. I don't think we're getting any world first, guys. Not to let anyone down. But have you seen how I play? Let the poison work him a bit. Oh, that's nice. Doot, doot. Get your little hits in. Okay. Nothing to say, huh? No quick-witted. retort or anything for killing Brutus.
I saw what you did to Hillock out there, Shadow. Your murderous art is the reason your Lion Eyes what?
At least you called me by my government name, Shadow.
God hasn't abandoned us.
Three life gain when hit by enemy attacks.
A sodden.
There's an island.
Fine work with Hillock.
Oh, we got some of the big spenders in here. Ethereal knives. I love Cobra Lash. I wanted to use it last time, I didn't. Now I get to. It really grew on me super fast. So what are we gonna get him? It looks like a claw is off the table unless we buy the other one back, which we can't. Kind of dumb I sold it. Wool shoes. Wool gloves. Ooh. Damn, it sucks though. Like the gem slots on it suck. They stink. We'll lose the additional chance to poison, but we'll gain life on hit.
Farewell.
1 to 2 added chaos damage. It's more damage too. These stink. All of them.
Farewell.
They want me to play honestly. Okay, I'll do that.
The furnace down at the slaughterhouse.
Welcome.
I just realized. Why not? That 15%, there's no difference, right? 9 and 9. Whoop-dee. Shield? I mean, we could. We could do it. The goal is to survive. So let's do that. Unfortunately, this gives... Oh, spell damage. Does this count as a spell? Hold up. No way it does. Cobra Lash. Critical attack, projectile chaos. Yeah, no spell damage bonus. We're just using it for the energy shield. I'm wondering if they want us to like dual wield with him? Or maybe we can use an evasion shield? I don't know. The spiked bundle is cool. Suppress spell damage. But right now we're going to wear the witch's gear because I'm going to... What the hell is this? That's Cobra Lash? I thought it was a circle. Maybe it's the angle I was attacking from.
Khan's canoe struck this sand with the force of destiny. At his beck, the greatest war host in Kardui history tamed the wild sea, their canoes coupling with the land one by one.
I guess it depends on your weapon.
Gemlings met us with shining metal and bold words. Hyri's arrows withered their pride. Khan's axes silenced their despair. Marseilles Lion fought bravely to the last. Khan honored him with a place on his belt.
Okay.
Khan has shown Rayclast our Kardui strength. Khan will teach Rayclast the Kardui way.
That chance to poison is really adding up. We were more durable on my non-hardcore playthrough with him. damn. This damage is going to be nice. Can we do it? I think level 10 would be a good point to take a break, right? Because you got to be alert when you play in this mode. And you actually have to, like, try. Not saying you don't have to try in standard, but there are more opportunities for you to relax, and the punishment for doing so is not severe. Like, having to run back into a boss fight is not severe of a penalty. That's definitely doable. Bitch, I will poison you and watch you. Nope. Here we go. That's our opportunity. I used a health flask. Panic. Damn, that was cool. We just threw so hard. What is with me right now?
Do you think you are savage enough to face the land of the damned, Marauder? We offered you truth, yet still you clasped your superstitious lies. We offered you service, yet you wasted your strength in defiance.
Double ends. I'll do it.
Offers you something else.
I'll throw an H in there too.
Education and truth.
I don't care. I'm getting my name. I don't care if I gotta spell it with 17 T's. Oh man. Bro, for being strong?
The dead should remember their place.
How underwhelming were those hits? Oh, that almost one shot. Heavy strike, working as advertised. It should not take 3. I'm not into the Marauder, but maybe he's going to be the cure. Because I'm getting caught out of position, and I'm doing dumb things. Like, what I was doing was working. I shouldn't have stopped, but I did. I stopped and switched it up.
My mana is gone.
Tap. You see, like, what's that little love tap? Who animated that and thought it, like, checked out? Like, oh, a massive warrior would just love tap somebody with that. And he's so stiff when he fights. Like, you are not that stiff when you fight. If you're trained with a weapon. Though I do like the wind back on Heavy Strike. Because while he's telegraphing the fuck out of his attack and allowing opportunities for escape, it theoretically should do enough damage to make up for it. Back up, you. Just a couple of Brutuses having at it. Look at that. Out of mana, out of hope. Zombie? Anything? Damn, he's so sensitive. He's not a good start character compared to the others. Yeah, we're flat out of options here. Zombies, hello. I need charges, please. Come here. That was it? That's all she wrote? Good God, how am I supposed to fight Brutus? Hillock. Oh my God, I'm about to restart this character. Yeah, fuck him. You're stupid, bro. Bye, Hadron. Delete. The Templar's pretty good.
You swore sinew and soul to serve God and the Order of the Templar.
Adonis. Like Adonis.
Even death gives no solace in this tortured land.
You're not gonna do that to me, game. I'm not gonna sit through that. 1 million tutorials. It's not happening. Glacial Hammer is cool. I just gotta get it melee splash to be worth anything. It's just such a problem dealing with packs in the beginning. Yeah. Give me my advantages. Oh, those are the health potions. I
My
didn't
mana is spent.
swap them. They could have been a little more generous with the mana. No, because they got to teach you how to use the potions. And the beginning of the characters shouldn't feel too good, you know? Otherwise you don't have a sense of the power creep that happens. I'll tell you what I don't like that I used to like is Summoner. I don't know when that happened, but I just stopped liking it. And I started liking Melee. I still like Grim Dawn more, right? But this is a break that we need. I'm not going to talk about Grim Dawn because then I'll end up playing it. And we're here now. In Grim Dawn, in like the first level, you don't have anything. But as soon as you hit level 2, your character identity immediately starts to open up.
It would seem my god has no need for my company just yet.
Not yet, man. Hey, hey, hey. 3 small life flasks, if that's not enough to deal with Hillock. Probably isn't if we don't have a special ability. With you, damage and mana, elemental damage, minions. I want nothing to do with minions, so max life and mana regen. Then we can do life and mana regen, life regen. Or armor. This is all good. This whole shit right here. But we're going to pick one or the other. And when picking one over the other, we're going to start with Damn. Man, and life regen's so good though. Especially for mobile. Armor, energy shield, one life per second, 10 strength and intellect. That'll be enough. We'll get sanctity. We'll do armor and mana shield, and then sanctity. So unlike the duelist, we're going defense first with this guy. And if it has to do with armor and energy shield at the same time, I want it. Look at that. How cool is that? See, the Marauder doesn't offer anything early game that I like. I just don't like him. Sorry, man. Not that he would care what a skinny twerp like me thinks, but I don't like the Marauder as a playable character. Got nothing to do with the class. Obviously has everything to do with my lack of ability to play it. But I'm sure there's like some crazy ass easy builds in the beginning. But if I'm sitting there struggling with Hillock on the beach, like... I don't know, I shouldn't have to run in circles for 10 minutes.
The Black Lion Eye's watch is...
It's counter to his playstyle. Increased elemental damage. We could dual wield him. Not yet. We have it. %10 increase elemental damage. Yeah, I'm good with getting rid of them. It looks like they start us all out
We are blessed.
with 5 each.
There's an eye.
Fine work with Hillock.
Thank you. Smite, Frostbolt, Whirling Magma, Lightning Tendrils, Purifying Flame. I would say Smite. It's the only thing right now that's going to give us AoE. That's worth a damn. Whirling Magma is so irritating to use. Like if the skill is irritating to use, I don't know how it passes Q&A. Or QC. But again, my lack of ability or lack of experience with using the things doesn't shape its value.
Stay sharp out there.
How about any kind of armor out there? Not just any kind, though. So Smite's going to give us our AoE.
My nightmares, they were prophecy.
Me too, man. Me too. I don't know what we're on about, but I want to be a part of it. We're going to grind him up just a hair. Just a little bit. Because hopefully I can find... And anything would be great. No, because then the game will give me the bad things. I don't know why you're cackling, bitch. Maybe save the victory dance for after, or the victory lap for after the race. So with him, the order's the same. It's going to be armor first, energy shield second, because armor adds value to the energy shield. Energy shield does not add value to the armor. Damage mitigation applies to energy shield. When I asked in general chat, that's what I was informed of. So if it's wrong, Hey, blame your fellow community members, because I had a few people jump on board with that. Cool. Every character should have a good, impactful AoE option in the beginning. Like a slight AoE option, like this is about the right amount of AoE for me. Any more than that and it's just like, whoa, overkill. But every character should have this, and not every character does.
My mana is spent.
Not your potions, though. I'm trying to get a feel for... Can we? Or is this a really bad idea? Yeah, she can turn it on at any point. Nope, 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 nope. Alright, we are in a pickle. Let's start cracking domes. Yes!
Prayers are thus answered.
How apt. Ooh, shit. I've never been so happy to have two gnarled branches. Oh. I think that's it. I think we're going to use a gnarled branch. I've been dying to have a staff build, especially with him. Look at 5% life and mana, really? You could be more underwhelming if you tried. You could. But that was an ugly passive skill point to pick up. I'm sure it's quote-unquote balanced. I just didn't like it. And I don't have to like everything, right? So it's okay. We're going to stick with Smite, but with the staff, I'm wondering, would we get good results with Glacial Hammer? I mean, who can argue with that, though?
I am no beast of burden.
These damn fire enemies are cooking me. Where are you? What are we talking, Superior? 12%? No. I'm really glad I got a gnarled branch this early. It's actually got me excited to play this guy. When is the soonest you can use a gnarled branch? Oh, you just pick it up and you're good. Well, yeah, I'm pretty sure anybody could swing a branch. So I'm glad there's no like requirements on it. You gotta be this strong and skilled to swing this stick. You are definitely my beast of burden. Alright, so we only have one filament. 3 it looks like were used to activate our Stalker Sentinel. 1 to increase its duration by 10%. First character to enter the Underground Seal. I don't know anything about that. But the race is on. Everybody's racing. Everyone wants to get there first. We're going to find a way to move steady. So we want a nice, durable character that is balanced to walk through the content. We're not going to run. We're not going to jog. We're going to walk through the content and hopefully beat everybody out that way, because this is hardcore mode. When you die, you're dead. And the thing I love about solo self-found is you can't be carried to max level. Because most people on hardcore now, it's not even hardcore. You just have a bunch of max level hardcore characters carrying all the new hardcore characters and giving them equipment and gear to where they're so strong, the label hardcore is almost meaningless because how are they going to die? Solo self-found, on the other hand, you can only use what you find and you can't team up with other people. That does eliminate builds for team play, which is limiting. But that limitation, I mean, it really doesn't. You can still do builds for team play and summon,
I'm no beast of burden.
have summons, like zombies and shit, and they'll get the benefits of that, but still. Solo self-found is my favorite game mode. And I think it's something that every single action RPG should implement. Alright, this knucklehead. No. How about 17 no's and a maybe? You can chase me, dude, but I'm not coming after you. Yeah, see, like, we get smacked a little bit and lose that much life. Not a chance. And then as soon as he touches me, I'm slowed and almost frozen. Hail rate can wait. He's better for ranged characters to start. A lot of times in hardcore, the best way to survive is to learn to say no to quests. Not say no to them, like not get them done, because it's not that kind of format. But like, to ignore something when you know it's going to be too difficult and move on to something else. Because it's impatience that was killing me. It's impatience that kills everybody in hardcore. Essentially, it comes down to mistakes. So that's why I want to win by inches and not miles, because I don't know all these fancy builds. I haven't navigated the game successfully inside and out. And do I want the regen or do I want the armor and energy shield? We're gonna go for mitigation. Because I'm quite sick of getting clobbered by things like Roas and zombies and feeling every little bit of it. There are too many of them for them to pose a serious challenge. It's trash mobs. Trash mobs shouldn't pose a threat. They should accentuate a threat, but they shouldn't pose one. They aren't supposed to be the fight.
I am no beast of burden.
Thank you. Back up. That damn thing is gonna bum rush me, watch. Alright, there's that little task out of the way. The real benefits for him are going to start to happen when we see chainmail drop. And chainmail should be dropping around this area. We're at that point. And how appropriate that a holy man gets smite. Am I right? Please help me. There we go. Ooh, it stunned him. I remember watching the promo material for this game when it was coming out and being so amped up. Yeah, I'll take more lightning damage. Why not?
The path becomes clearer with each bloody step.
Yeah, it does. Plus, he's probably like the only one that you'd call an actual good guy in this game. His background is he's a heretic, right? Religious persecution. What about him is heretical? What are his beliefs? I don't know. There it is. Our first real win. Now we've got a gnarled branch and the hybrid chess piece. Okay, now these points are starting to look fucking good. Reduce cost of skills. This guy's got a weird approach. Give me all the chainmail you can spare. For my head, for my hands, for my feet. We are going to get a chain belt. That actually would have been a wise purchase back in town. Oh, but they were only like 12 each. Yeah, I'm feeling this guy. He's bringing all the trouble I need him to. And that smite is exactly what the doctor ordered. Having that AoE option is so critical. I mean, I know armor comes first, but for some reason that mana shield was calling out to me. It was like, take me. Take that power amulet too. Power. I get it. Like power? No? Get the fuck out of here. Are you serious with this shit? And they'll break ranks just to charge you again. Now, we've been getting close calls and ignoring them. I'm not doing that with this guy. I like him. I like him a lot. Ooh, no, there's more rows over there. Where is our entrance versus our waypoint? The waypoint's at the coast. So do we walk back and do we spend this portal scroll? I'm not spending the portal scroll. And I'm picking up anything I can hold on the way. Good enough. See, I wanted to keep going. Like, man, I hate that. It's so bad. Why did you do that, Grinding Gear Games? Unjustifiable. You guys are way too good for that. Boop, 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 boop. Fine circlet. The Iron Hat just doesn't have a good mouthfeel, you know? Shoutouts to Taztosis.
Hello.
Hello. Could you be less friendly? Damn. I'm only out here saving the world. These couldn't be any more useless. If they were 2.0, there we go. There's the least useful one. And then they're like competing to see who can be the worst fucking coral amulet that there ever was. Well, the contest was won, but you all get honorary mentions. Zombies. We can just add them.
Take care.
If you want me to be a
I've spent
heretic,
enough time. Got a job?
I'm all in. No. I'm definitely sticking it out with, oh yes. So I'll sell that now.
Stay sharp out there.
You know it. And he's like the only one that wears actual armor too. He's the coolest character in this game. Just in case. What's up, old man? Hold your head high. Nice.
God hasn't abandoned us. Yes?
Enter the tower. Wow. Hemikasi is doing well. Upgrades a normal item to a magic item. That's worth 7 portal scrolls, and a portal scroll is worth 3 scroll of wisdom. Transmutation, then augmentation, then alteration. Trans, aug, alter.
Take care.
Trying to get a sense of the currencies in order. We didn't use a town portal, that's right. Or a portal scroll, excuse me. We could take all that back and get a couple more scrolls of wisdom. That would help buy jewelry if we died. But look, empty inventory. So happy. So happy. Let's go, Roa. Fetid pool. Did it again. I was gonna go that way. It seems like it's done on every single map. Can we outpace this guy? Maybe not his friends. Skeleton rows can go down. Okay. I don't know what I'm going to do with Frost Bomb. Maybe I'll find a use for it. But first I gotta escape this asshole.
Go with God.
Ha 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 ha! Get hyphy, dude. He got pissed. Getting the snot beat out of him by that damn zombie. Getting frozen. Man, imagine this with ancestral call support. That'll do it. Are they all freezing type? They're so durable. I think we hit a wall here. Okay. When we get some resist lightning. Of course you resist lightning. I'm starting to think there's more to this league than the normal game. And we might check out the specifics here soon. Go with God. In other words, die bitch. Sanctity. We're not doing anything without Sanctity. And what is Sanctity going to lead us into? Increased damage, attack and cast speed, strength and intellect. We're just going to cut right through here. Doot. Or we can get a bunch of life. Nah, because we have plenty of defense. Let's cut right through here. But the percentage in health regen is really good when you have higher health. But link skills, grave pact. Staff attacks deal 30% increased damage to hits and ailments. 800 armor if you blocked recently. 8% chance to block attack damage while wielding staff. Ooh, yeah. Chance to block attack damage is doubled. Chance to block spell damage is doubled. You take 65% of damage from blocked hits. Yes. And I will take this route, please. Bloop, bloop. Whop. Got it all. While holding a shield? No. Arsonist? No. Regen could be a thing with this guy if we allowed it to be. 10% chance to freeze, shock, and ignite. Critical strike chance for spells. Strength and intelligence. He just has some bone-crushing passives back to back. I want to gobble up all these damn... You know, I was thinking of getting another skill, but why? Smite seems to do the trick. A different flavor of Gnarled Branch. Not something to get excited about. Oh shit, is this it? Yep, time to GTFO the fuck out of there. Catch him coming around the corner. Get jumped, buddy. Having corpses be destroyed would sure be nice right about now. Something to consider when fighting a necromancer. We're not fighting him though. Not without our advantage. Don't die, old man. Hell yeah, he's strong as hell. There's some oh shit moments, but I'm given the opportunity to get the hell out of him. Ooh, we could use another ring. Another iron ring. Step up our DPS. So for him, the iron rings would be a great way to get extra damage in the beginning. If I could crack those damn bone rows with one hit, this would be a lot more... This would go better. Or even just regular little normie enemies. Ooh, we got an armor scrap. We're starting to get good things. All of it's good to me. Armor scrap we can buy a good piece of armor with. Blacksmith whetstone we can buy a decent weapon with. No, you don't, dickhead. You will fight me the honest way. He's stunning me. That's what's going on. Nope. Inch by inch. Moment by moment. That's how we'll claim victory. With that being said, we finally have Sanctity. 10 strength and intelligence too. He does not have a lot of energy shield at all, but it's hybrid. Look at the range on this weapon. I knew that Sanctity would make all the difference. We can do this if we're careful. Switch to the bone roas, switch to the zombies. Get rid of a bone roa. I don't want the bone roas piling up on me. You've seen what happens when they do that. That life flask is going to be helpful. Please don't be weird. Yeah. Reduce recovery rate. Whatever that means, pal. Just keep them coming. So if that was a necromancer, how many monsters do we have left? Still over 5. It's like the Den of Evil, and oh damn. 75? We're not gonna lose hope. He could die. Not to be a good old-fashioned hater, but guess what? He's my competition. I don't care if he makes it to level 99. I just want to place decently. This is my first attempt at this, doing one of these mini seasons, one of these events. Look, he swings about as fast as Heavy Strike with a one-handed weapon, except he's using a two-handed weapon and hitting more than one thing at a time with elemental damage. Heavy Strike is shit. I'm sure it's great with melee splash support, but guess what? You don't get that for a while. For me, as a player who hasn't gone through anything past Act 4, the new player experience, if you want to call it that, well, returning player new, Heavy Strike is a horrible experience. It's underwhelming to pick up. It looks flimsy in the animations. It doesn't give me the Marauder feeling. I think starting him off with a big Driftwood Club, like the heavy one, and then giving him Heavy Strike would be great. Probably a better decision. But the little one-handed club, it's not it. Because when you hit with a Marauder, if you're going to start them off with something called Heavy Strike, it's just common sense. If you're going to start somebody off with a skill called Heavy Strike, and they're called a Marauder, then when I hit something with him, it should feel like I'm marauding them, not slapping them. At least one enemy, right? So I hit a zombie, and 3 times out of 4 it gets one shot. That's great for a first experience. I was like, ooh, I can one-shot these zombies now most of the time just with this skill. And then you'll be like, oh, well, how do they get a sense of scale for how tough the zombies really are? They play other characters like they're going to. This bitch is deadly. That freeze chance is not to be ignored. Motherfucker. How much time have we been doing this? 2 hours. How are we going to do this? It wouldn't be summons, because the summons will get ripped right up. I don't want to deal with Heavy Strike. I don't want to deal with the bow, with the arrow. I like Dual Strike. Fireball's okay. Glacial Hammer's cool.
A scion of perfection in mind, body, and grace. The crowning glory of our civilization, offering us hope, offering us light. But you gave us only murder and darkness. May Rayclast embrace you as we cannot, for your very presence has become too painful to bear.
There's no way I get Jillian, yeah. There, I'll just add weird letters.
So it's true. Dead men walk in Rayclast.
Yes, ma'am. What the hell are we going to do with her? Let's take a look at what she has, and I can decide if I like it. Dual wielding or holding a shield. Physical damage. Big ass life node. Strength damage applies to spells. Strength bonus applies to spell, excuse me. Applies to projectiles. I don't know I don't know how the rage mechanic works. That's nice. So dexterity no longer gives evasion, but spell suppression. Okay. Reduce skill duration. Increase skill effect duration. Reduce skill effect duration. Why would I want it reduced? Why reduce skill effect duration? Isn't that a nerf to a skill? Let's see what we can get from the menagerie. Landscape, map transparency. Ooh. Some abilities have a duration before they explode, for example. Alex Rodriguez. This girl in the Alex Rodriguez DirecTV commercial is so hot. Man, we're getting desperate. Where you don't TP until the duration is up. So does Odd Series rule staff. Okay, cool. So skill effect duration, how does that affect this? Does skill effect duration affect spectral throws spin animation? $1.5k life in early A6 doesn't seem enough, but yeah, we gaming. Get up by 80, forget tower. Yeah, I do that all the time. Okay. Duelist is the best. He's really cool. So let's go to our options. Display, maybe it's in here. We're looking for UI. It would be chat. That's enough right there. That's enough right there. We're throwing knives, son. That perfect range. Like if you range it. Don't enter veil zones in more than one mod. There's a lot of rules that people are coming up with to survive
I have
this.
nothing more to give.
Oh yeah, you do. So let's go to here. Do the usual potion. Oh, it's hard not to get discouraged, huh, after doing that again? Thinking about all the backtracking we gotta get to. Veil zone with negative 11 max resist. Yikes. Why are we repositioning? What are we doing? They're fucking lobsters. They shouldn't be tactically sound. I'm sorry. Make them humanoids if you want to do that. Lobsters flanking and fucking... That thing is not going to understand what some bitch throwing a sword is doing. It's just going to be like, lobster shit. Yeah. Can we? Oh, this is... What is this? 20% increase monster damage. Monsters fire one additional projectile. Oh! Monsters take 20% less damage. Increase attack and movement speed and cast speed. I get it. That's the League information. Everything is slightly buffed. Hey, hey, hey. Get wrecked.
Exile is a lesson, and I've always been a fast study.
Yeah, I bet you have. Projectiles? No. Oh, wait. This is a projectile. Right? But we can do physical damage and strength, and then whap! A whole bunch of resistances. If you guys haven't figured it out, I love resistances. There's that spell suppression we heard about. Regen. I mean, what's the difference? We could have gotten that with another class. Shaper's pretty cool. We don't have any hexes. What the hell is physical damage over time? If you've stunned an enemy recently, that's ridiculous. So it looks like I'm going this way. I'm probably taking this route to do it. And then she can specialize in potions? What? We'd have to get a lot of dexterity for that to even mean shit to us. Accuracy rating, projectile damage. Attack speed, cast speed, movement speed. I mean, why not? Attack, cast, movement. Then we can branch out into the movement. We can get our accuracy here. We can just float around here for a little bit.
I have nothing more to give.
No, you don't. Oh, shit, the time. Guys, it's been 2 hours. Let's kill Hillock and call it. I need a way to keep them still. They being enemies I fight. Keep those trained on him. Oh my god, really? Is this going to be another Marauder situation? Where we can't even handle Hillock? Alright, let's try it. Let's go in and wear down... Jesus, dude. Remember when I said I like hit and run tactics? At least we can do that. We can't with the Marauder. Because that heavy strike is too slow, and so is this weapon. That was so shitty,
I'll
thank
not be
you.
joining you today, dead man.
Alright, bring it. I get upset when I hear that baby cry. I don't know why. But it makes me upset. Not angry. Like genuinely concerned, sad, and upset.
Farewell.
Judging there's an odd.
Fine work with Hillock.
2 to 3 added physical damage. I want to see what the fuck this does. I'm tired of reading that damn thing and not knowing what it does. So I'm just gonna grab it and use it. To hell with it. Splitting Steel, Onslaught, Spectral Throw, and we'll see what Splitting Steel does. Consume a Steel Shard. Okay. Why would you give me that? How do I get Steel Shards?
Farewell.
How do I
I have a
consume...
simple choice ahead of me. Kill or be eaten.
What the hell is this? What is this? Calls impale debuffs from enemies, alive or dead, in a large area around you to gain Steel Shards. Deals reflected damage in a small area around each such enemy based on the impales removed from them. Continues to grant shards over time, 12, until you reach maximum or spend them. Spend it.
I have nothing more to give.
Okay. Okay. Ammo. Got it. It's ammo. 50% less area of effect after splitting. So shrapnel. When you hit a unique enemy, fires one projectile. If you have no steel shards, projectile counts as already having split. So it's weakened. 2 additional targets. Split without hitting a target. Gotcha. Impale enemies on hit. We're in impale territory. I don't know what impale does. But I want to be nimble.
Stay sharp out there.
What little help I can offer.
Not worth it. You get a couple regular ones. We'll get some life regen. We'll get a belt. We'll do damage. All in, or we're all in, right? Snag up a flask. that was health. Screw it, we take it.
While we live, we are blessed.
And we dump everything in here. We have nothing. Does that cost mana? Nope. Ooh. A double ooh. All right. Seven. Now it says it
Canoe struck this sand with
regenerates
the force of destiny.
over time.
At his beck, the greatest war host in Kardui history tamed the wild sea, their canoes coupling with the land one by one. Lion-eyes gemlings met us with shining metal and bold words. Hyri's arrows withered their pride. Calm's axis silenced their despair. Marseilles Lion-eye,
Gotta admit, I love this story.
Calm honored him with a place on his belt. Calm has shown Rayclast our Kardui strength.
Well, this
Calm
new skill here
Rayclast the
is
Kardui
pretty
way.
OP.
I have nothing more to give.
But it's very expensive. Right? Not too expensive. I'm just not paying attention to my mana. Okay, cool. So if something gets stuck in them, I can rip it out. I don't know what Onslaught does. Haha! That was actually kind of sick. Well, if I were to wager a guess... Give me that. It's throw a few of these in there, soften them up, and then rip out the fucking impales. So cool. Movement speed, projectile damage. Is it a projectile? Because I'm going to use this. Damn, 29.7 DPS. Don't hurt yourself. Attack, projectile, AoE, physical. Physical projectile. So like a better arrow. That's really all it is. And it is an attack, so it gets a bonus to attack speed. And it's a bit more of a complicated skill too, which I like. Not very complicated, it's not like too bad, obviously. But I love having an ammo count. 2, 3. Oh, this bitch. Here we go. This is the test. Oh, I ripped those right out of her. Fuck off, lady. Give me that. Thank you. Better. Not worse. Definitely better. We are going evasion. What, you get extra projectiles and I don't? Fine. Spectral throw, you have been replaced. 11 minutes. Jeez. Could you have tried any less belt? I think you might actually be worth something. A couple of alteration shards or something, I'm not sure. Let's go find out. Oh, you can see the little knives sticking in them. Let's try the right-click approach. It feels more natural. We might could take on Hail Rake too. Dump all 12 rounds into him, and then rip him out. Oh, nice. That was the weapon pole that killed them. No, it wasn't. Alright, so the weapon pole isn't doing much damage at all.
I have nothing more to give.
But it is a bonus. Ha 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 ha! Get used to that little guy. Alright, well she doesn't need all the badass bonus stats other characters get in the beginning. Because this skill is pretty on point. Yeah, leather cap, please. Keep it light, lady. We're here to move quick and kick ass. Haha, I love ripping them out. I wish the ripping it out part was the most damage. They probably tried that in playtesting and were like, oh, they're just kind of ripping apart bosses after 12 hits. Scare mask, evasion, and energy shield. I'll take it. Rotted round shield? No. Because this has what, 20? This has 14, but 4 energy shield. No, we're not going to have her walking around looking stupid. I don't care if it's hardcore. Sure, movement speed. I mean, okay. I love movement speed in games, so I'm okay with it. wonder what Onslaught does. You know I'm checking that as soon as I get a chance. Oh, you can see the little knives in them. That's vicious. Reload, reload. Gotta tap that reload button. Mana's gonna be an issue. That's what we have potions for. So it's a non-issue issue. It tends to pop right where you put it too. Okay.
I have nothing more to give.
Yeah, that's how you do it. Please get a level. We'll go in here and see what trouble we can find. No? Oh, we lost our buff. Damn it. See, the monsters in here get way more difficult. But we're about to level, so I don't care.
I learn, I kill, I live.
Ooh, okay. Accuracy rating, projectile damage, 20 dex. Now what? Suppress spell damage, 30%. I'm kind of miffed that these aren't that impressive. So you'll be next. But I wanted the run speed. 5, 6, 7. Nope, nope. We're out. We are out, ladies and germs.
Your torment is over.
Ooh. Ooh, don't fuck with me. What are you doing? Don't do it. Whatever you're doing, stop doing it, because I'm not the one. Hold on. Armor and evasion? I mean, this is better. 16 evasion versus 17. It's got more. Screw 3%. Drop the filament, because we have to. We haven't dropped off the medicine chest because I don't simply see the value in doing it yet. To get a skill I'm not going to use or be underwhelmed by, you know? Sloppy. What I have to do is stop imagining that the secondary hit on this is going to do more damage when it does 35% less. Sometimes it kills. That's a bonus. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Call. Yeah, see? No massive burst. I'm sort of in love with the run speed. It's only 6%, but shit adds up. And we are wearing lighter armor.
I have nothing more to give.
Oh. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Gimme. Two portal scrolls. That's 6 scrolls of wisdom, essentially. It's just lots of evasion rating. Which... do we just do it? Do we just go for this? Because this is so far away. This is sitting behind like 9% attack speed. Then we have the accuracy, evasion. Do I want it to lead me this way? Auras from your skills can only affect you. Aura skills have 1% more aura effect per 2% maximum mana they reserve. Okay. So that's not bad. You're basically getting a total of 50% more aura if you get 100% used. But 40% more mana reservation of aura skills. So you really buff up one aura. What would we buff up? Probably haste. Ooh. Ooh. Attack damage leeches life. Evasion in life. Suppress spell damage when on full. Oh, we're getting into what's her face. Man, it's like the flasks are kind of cool. So with her, the flasks are actually a great idea, I'm seeing. Then we can just come on over. Poison duration, no. Life recovery from flasks, flask effect duration. Oh, man. I'm sort of feeling kind of silly. She could do flasks and poison. What is flask duration? Over 3 seconds. Light per second if you use it in the past 10 seconds. For how long? Assuming it has a 10-second duration. We use flasks like constantly. Alright, let's go back to our home here. Screw it. Evasion, spell suppress. We'll be an evasion character. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. Nope.
I have nothing more to give.
Okay. I don't think these guys are giving me XP. Which means we need to GT fuck out of there. We could just one tap. Not recovered. Instant recovery grants immunity to bleeding for 7 seconds. Diffuse while bleeding. Corrupted blood. Diffuse while corrupted blood. It's too specific. Too specific. But if you get a gaggle of those kinds of potions. Hey! Listen. That's good. We got it. I think we can do this. If he would just chill for 5 seconds. We can do it. Oh god, here we go. Pull him in. Kill. He said, God damn. No, we didn't throw. Did we just throw? Nope. I totally bitched out though.
I'd almost stopped believing.
Whatever, hate me. Chance to bleed seems right. Why are these plussed? Phantasm, volley. Ancestral call. Causing them to also strike at extra targets simultaneously. Yeah, we don't get that. They could bleed. They could poison. Onslaught is fucking trash. I don't care about it. Bleeding and poison, on the other hand. Oh, she's got a plethora of skills now. Swift Assembly, Phantasm, Mirage Archer. Ancestral Call, I think, works with it. Chance to poison and splitting steel. What else? We're gonna throw a few bodies between us and the enemy.
So, got a job for you.
Anything with some high ass evasion, bro? Or are you just kind of like a musclehead today? I think he's just muscleheading it out. Don't let me steal your shine, man. I like you. Shift 1. It's not what we wanted. 1. Onslaught can go here, even though it's nothing special. I mean, I'll say Onslaught's nothing special, from what I could tell. But I don't even know what it does. So there you go. Explain to new players what the abilities you give them do. Basic. It doesn't have to be walls of text. Something practical would be nice. Getting used to it. Did I not pick that up? Ooh, he got poisoned, and I love it.
I have nothing more to give.
We do got to do something about her mana. We dropped one support gem in there, and it's over. She's coughing and wheezing, wore out. It's like, bitch, it's just chance to poison. That's all. I wonder if chance to bleed would be better. Somebody took a whale's bone and it's like, yep, sword. That's what that looks like to me. Though I could see how they would do it, you know. Did we get him? No way, he's over here. There he is. There's everybody we left behind. I'm back. I cheated. Hi. They're like, you can do that? Yeah, that's my superpower. I can just leave the game when I don't like what's happening. That's worth it.
I've spent enough. A necromancer. I've traveled inland on the...
Have you perhaps updated your
Stay
inventory?
sharp out there. How you going?
Yes? God hasn't abandoned us.
Why is it to me the duelist shields always seem the most practical? Like the only shield I would pick up would be a duelist shield. Even if it's battered like that one, you know? Oh, speaking of which, I gotta pick something up. Rip them out. Thank you. You know, it is very noticeable when you're not using it.
I have nothing more to give.
It doesn't have the same audio feedback. It doesn't feel as punchy. Like, so I was worried about not being able to tell when I was out of knives, but as I use it more and more, I'm recognizing. Plus that giant visual cue on the back of her is also a good indicator. When that's gone, your knives are gone. 2 left? Yep. Three. I'll try a thing here. Try to keep count. She needs way more. Way more. Yeah, so I like this. It requires you to pay attention a lot more. It's good practicing for pushing me to my limits. Which my limits aren't very high in this game. You know, I get stressed out pretty quickly. I choke pretty hard. And we're playing on a more difficult version of the game and hardcore. The most difficult version I've played, which is Buffed Monsters Hardcore Solo Self-Found. Five, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Gimme. Yes. That's exactly what I wanted to happen. It's going to be more of the same. We're not getting Mage Bane. We are getting reflexes. And then, ooh. We can get, so plenty of evasion with some spell suppress. when built in with this and these three, now we're looking at a character. We're starting to look at a character. It just seems she has a lot of the piddly ones up front. Okay. Well, folks, that is Path of Exile. This is the Ziz Sentinel Gauntlet, hardcore solo self-found class gauntlet. So we're going to continue running that, but for now we're going to take a break because it's time to take a break. I appreciate you coming in. I'm Nineball. Don't talk about it, be about it.